Hey guys, it's Paige Poppe. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I wanted to film a little update video for you about the new art I have, the new collections I'm working on, basically different parts of my business, what's going on in the world of Paige Poppe Art. And I feel like I go through periods where all of a sudden I have a lot of different things happening, and it seems that the easiest way for me to talk about them and share them with you guys is to just film one video, talk about each of the different things, go through them, and then no one's missing out on anything, because I know sometimes if you see like one Instagram post about something and you miss it, you're bummed later. So videos tend to be the best way to get a lot of information across. So I'm going to talk about three main things today, and they're all pretty exciting. It's currently 12:07 on Saturday night, and I actually just worked out, so if I look a little bit dewy, that's why. I did an at-home ab workout from my trainer, and it was a pretty hard workout, so excuse my appearance. So I guess it's actually officially Sunday, to be quite technical. So let's jump into the announcements. I'm pretty excited about them. The first one I just grabbed from behind me, and it is this. And a few vlogs back, I talked about the new print I was working on inspired by Palm Springs and that mid-century modern house that everyone loves, including myself, which is that pink door. And I made a print inspired by it, and many of you guys said in the comments that you were looking forward to seeing it and were excited to see the finished product. And the funny thing about having so many different social media platforms is that sometimes I will talk about things on like one or two platforms, but I don't get a chance to talk about it everywhere. So I didn't get a chance to show you guys here on YouTube the finished piece. So I wanted to show it to you here. I'm pretty excited about how it turned out. It has the main entryway here, and I wanted to break it up with this circle design and that pink door phrase, a little heart of course, and the palm tree up here. And the home has these really tall signature palm trees that are quite skinny and tall. Like in reality, the palm tree would probably be up here, but of course I wanted to fit it into the frame. So here's the final piece. It's a watercolor illustration architectural piece, which I'm excited about because, as you guys know, my degree is in architecture, and I feel like for a while I haven't done a ton of architectural work, and so I want to get back into it. I feel like after I graduated, I was kind of ready for a break. I was ready to do a lot of organic and botanical pieces, which are my favorite, but I also love doing these because it's a little bit more of a challenge for me and kind of gets to use some of that headspace. So this piece is now in my shop. My shop is always at paigepoppe.com/shop, and all of my prints are always signed. They're not like a digital signature. I do each one by hand, and as you can see, I'm like always working on a stack. I have these ones. These ones are all signed, and I will talk about this plethora of prints in a second, but I want to tell you my other announcement first. I've talked about it in my last video. I also announced it on Instagram, and some of you guys were really smart and caught sneak peeks of these pieces on my desk before I officially announced them. But I kind of purposely left the clips in the video just in case any of you guys spotted them and got excited, which was really cool when some of you did. Specifically Abby, who is a subscriber here, I know she caught it and talked about it in the comments, so that was really cool. But if you haven't heard, I am releasing a back to school collection, which I'm so excited about. And obviously, I'm not going back to school this year. I graduated last year in June of 2015, but I just love stationery and paper goods and office supply kind of things, so I'm really excited. So I will show you guys some of the products that I have, and I want to touch on the designs in the products. So first off, for the products, I will for sure be doing these notebooks, which are college ruled, as you can see, and I've like already used 2/3 of this. It's been my major to-do list and my major project tracker, so even if you're not in school, still get a lot of use out of this. And also these mouse pads, and as you can see, I really used mine. I think I got paint on it. I've been testing both of these things for, I want to say 2 months maybe, which is quite a long time. I really wanted to make sure I was happy with them. My dad has one of these too in like a custom design I made for him. And then as for the other products in the line, I went on Snapchat and did kind of a poll there and asked you guys what other things you'd like to see, and there was an overwhelming response for laptop cases, which is pretty awesome because I'm excited about those too. They are going to be a neoprene material zip case, which is nice. and I can't wait for those. And then I also really wanted to do a pencil pouch, and right now my printer doesn't have that available. But there are like neoprene zip cases for Kindles and like mini iPads, which I think could double as a pencil case, and it would actually be nice because there'd be so much room inside for all of your pencils and paper stuff and whatnot. Phone cases, also a possibility. I meant to do these a long time ago, and then I was switching printers, but I know you guys wanted them, so I'll probably throw those into the mix too. Let me know. So you guys will be able to see everything when it drops. And my official launch date for the collection is August 9th. So that's the day, August 9th. I cannot wait. And I'm assuming that the first back to school day for everyone is August 15th. I know that's like the usual high school starting time, and then college is a little bit later. I was on the quarter system in college, so I didn't start until like September 18th every year, which was crazy. But then we went all the way till June. So anyway, I hope that the 9th is the perfect amount of time. It's kind of a busy week for me. I have a huge market here in Phoenix coming up on Saturday, so I'm able to do it on the 9th. So that should give plenty of time for the pieces to arrive that you ordered just in time for back to school if you're going back on the 15th. If you're going back before that, hopefully you still need a few things that you can snag. And I cannot wait. And I almost forgot, I want to talk about the designs. So this is of course one of the designs. This is the first one, and I actually designed this like a few months ago, and it's funny because I forgot I hadn't officially released it, but this is a new design. I'm also working on some monochromatic, more neutral designs for people who don't like pink. I got some comments from some guys saying, hey, could you do some more monochromatic, like more neutral, toned down stuff? So I have heard you, that's happening. And then of course I have to have some cactus pieces. So right now I'm planning 5 to 6 designs, which I don't think is too many. I want to have something for everyone. I feel like my work does have a little bit of a range from like landscapes to botanicals, and then, you know, like brighter colors to more neutral. So August 9th, you will see it all officially, but I am going to tease photos leading up to it on my Instagram as things come in. So stay tuned there. You can always follow me at Paige Poppe. And I can't wait. It's going to be so cool. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you one more thing about it. I almost forgot. Oh my gosh, that would have been bad. Okay, real quick. The other thing I'm excited about is that you can choose to match your designs. So like these, you can get the matching set, you can get this with the matching laptop case and the matching phone case and whatnot, or you can totally pick like one design of each thing. So you could have like a cactus mouse pad and the landscape notebook and the whatever laptop case and the whatever phone case. There will be some flexibility if you want to mix and match, or if you want to be more matchy-matchy. I know everyone has their preference. So yeah, I'm so excited for this, and I can't wait to see all your guys' photos. One of my favorite things is seeing your photos come in, and it's always really cool because a lot of people post photos like the day they get their package, and I am the one shipping all the orders and doing everything, so I recognize your names and I'm like, oh cool, like Hannah got her package, Angelica got her package. Those were like literally 2 people from last week who got orders. So it's really cool to see your guys' photos, and I think seeing the photos of these things will be awesome. Alright, I have talked a lot. I have filmed a lot of these clips more than once because it's late, so I hope this video isn't too long, but I'm going to make my last announcement, which was on the topic of these prints. As I said, I am doing a market here in Phoenix on Saturday, August 6th, and it is PHX FLEA. I have said this in my other videos, but we don't usually have a PHX FLEA in the summer. This is the first of its kind. So it's from 5 to 10 p.m. and it's a 16 and up market. So it's like an adult vibe event, and they're usually in the daytime, so this one's at nighttime. It is indoors at the Vintage 45. So it's a good environment in the hot summer, so it will be air conditioned. But basically that is one thing that on top of the back to school collection and on top of my client work, I am prepping for PHX FLEA. So as you can see, I have like a stack of prints here that need to be cut, and I have been packaging these babies up, and I have like a whole stack of packaging over there ready to have prints put inside of. So I also did just want to touch on that in case any of you guys are local to Arizona that watch my videos. I remember the last PHX FLEA in March a lot of people in the comments were like, oh, I'm bummed I missed it, or like, oh, I got sick and I couldn't come, I hope we can go to the next one. So now is the opportunity to do so, and I just want to talk about it. Like I said, I don't want anyone to miss anything they want to go to. So yeah, that's everything I had to tell you guys and wanted to share with you. I'm gonna wrap it up now. I'd love to talk to you in the comments, so say hey. Let me know if you're excited for any or all of the things I talked about in this video. Throughout the week, I will be sharing my PHX FLEA prep and my back to school collection photos and teases and processes and all that. So if you want to see any of that, please keep up with me on Instagram and Snapchat, which are both at Paige Poppe, and you'll see it all there. And lastly, if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Join in on the creative fun. We'd love to have you here. And that's all I have to say. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until my next video, I'm sending all of my positive and creative vibes your way, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye. I'm sitting here working on my couch. I just felt like being in a different work environment than my studio back there.